right, it's time for that every show. Joe Says Go segment for May 18th. There we go. There's the title card. There's that magical thing. We've got to probably, come up with some non-licensed music or royalty-free music and jazz this thing up a little more than just the corner stuff here. But lots of stuff to talk about. Freaking Saturday is loaded. Like tons of stuff. I don't even know. There's a few places I want to be. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. And well, it's a little later than I wanted to be, but earlier than last week. Let's say that. And of course, as you can tell by my shirt, getting excited for punk rock bowling in a week, 7 days. It looks like tomorrow, 7 days from tomorrow, I'll be heading my way to Vegas. Catch that out. That'll be a lot of fun. Hopefully, see a bunch of you guys there. If not, I will still try to get one of these things done so you have something to figure out on what's going on in Phoenix. See music here while I won't be here for part of it. But there will be some Phoenix bands there too. We got Playboy Man Baby. We've got Venomous Pinks. We've got Sad Kid. We've got the Line Cutters playing twice. So that's also fun. If you can afford it, head up to Vegas. It'll be fun. It's like a vacation. You can walk everywhere as long as you stay somewhere near Fremont. Maybe Uber to Fremont and then walk around. Really, really fun. Anyways, I am being distracted and excited and all that fun stuff. Let's get right into it, at least throughout the Thursday night show, even though by the time you see it, it may unfortunately be too late, but mention it. We've got Branches with the Senators and Mr. Mud, Mr. Gold. They're over at the Rebel Lounge tonight. So if you happen to see this and still looking for music, you might still be able to catch something. Then, even Friday's kind of looking busy here. Moving on to Friday, we've got where to begin? We got Short Stories, Wasting Away, If I Fail, Give Blood, and Overpriced America at 51 West. We've got Los Lurpes. We're gonna figure out how horrible my Spanish is, but we got Los Lurpes, The Effects, Asswipe Junkies, and Samuel L. Waxon over at the Rat's Ass. Which, as you can, if you've been paying attention, just hit up one of the bands. As long as they're okay with you figuring out where it is, you can get the address. Check out a cool punk show right over there. Then, where you probably will find me, I think, we've got Craven Moorhead doing Ska Punk is Dead. He's spinning, I guess it's not spinning anymore. He's playing tracks, punk, ska, whatever, for everyone to hang out, listen to, and catch. Plus, guest DJs include Dre Adall from the Venomous Pinks and Andy Warpigs. Andy Warpigs. So, kind of got a little mix of music there. Get some beers, brews, music, enjoy, relax, whatever. Let's see, what else? We've got Serene Kamonic and the Gem Seekers doing their release show over at the Rogue Bar, and that includes the Bittersweet Way, Carol Pacey and the Honey Shakers, Lonesome Wilderness, 1140s, and MBE. So that one's even got a bunch. Plus, over at the Rock Bar in Scottsdale, there is One Drop with Mind Upset. Awesome dudes, awesome. Just check them out. Last time I saw them, they just seem to be getting better. And also, we got the King Taylor Project playing with them over at the Rock Bar. Then over at the Lost Leaf, speaking of, is he doing double duty? He might be doing double duty. We've got Andy Warpigs, Dadado, and let's see, Wayward Son, Lavandula, all at the Lost Leaf. And as usual, anything Lost Leaf is free, so you can go check that out too. I guess you can see Andy Warpigs twice if you figure out which way he's going first. Anyways, I've called him one of the busiest men in our scene, and he definitely lives up to that. Then also, if you're up in Prescott, or let's start with Payson. Payson, we've got Geo Meatbag, Alex Squared. They're doing a birthday bash over at the, Beeline Bowling and Bells Bar up in Payson. And that's got Alex Squared, C28, Shane Secor, Torn at the Seam, and Rundown Roommates. Which, awesome. And you get to escape our, not bad weather, but it's cooler up there. Plus, awesome punk. Then also up in Prescott, we have Metal Mayday Fest, day one, it looks like. So if you're into metal, we've got Sectus. I'm mispronouncing it, I'm sure. I'm sorry. But you know what it is if you're interested. Sacred Asylum, Drozera, Dead in a Meadow, and Storm of Perception. That's at the shop in Prescott, and that's Friday. But Saturday, if you're not at a show, I don't know. There is a lot to choose from here. It is a busy, busy, busy night. I'm gonna start with we got Summer of Ska with Viernes 13 over at the Yucca Tap Room. This has 6 bands, including Viernes 13. We got Two Tone Lizard Kings, Abraham Drinking. We have Cultura Libertaria. They're reuniting for one night there for a show. Plus, let's see, Bocat and We Might Be Wasted. So that's loaded. That's I think starting at like 7:30 just to make room for all the bands. But that's not the only thing. And I'm I want to be a couple of these, probably the top 4 of these at least. And that is the Line Cutters. They got their new album came out this week. Check it out. But you can also check them out live if you're not and at Punk Rock Bowling. But you can check them out live sooner in Punk Rock Bowling on Saturday. They are playing with Low Cash Ninjas, Sad Kit, Heatstroke, Diego Galvin, and Innocent Eyes over the Nile Theater. Plus, then another place that'd be awesome to be. We've got the Rebel Lounge celebrating 2 years now. Their second anniversary show has got Haymarket Squares, Outlaw In-Laws, and Some Dark Hollow. But then my good friend Shoei, he's celebrating his birthday with a show. Of course, Shoei Fest over at Tempe Tavern Saturday night. That's loaded too. We've got Moment of Ruin, Hermanos Cabrones, Poolside, Mikey Bones, Andy from Nito, John Scott, Kevin Gassman doing comedy, and TNT. Like, already tough decisions here. But it keeps going. We've got the Dying Breed car and bike show over at the Monastery in Mesa. And that has music starting at 7 with Creesville 666, C28, and Rolling Cajones. So, yeah. Then, also, over at Last Exit Live, we've got Mother playing with Fairy Bones again, because when they played the press room, Fairy Bones opened for them. Plus, one of my all-time favorites in the local scene, we got Harper and the Moss also opening that show. But that's not it. That's not it. We've got more. We've got a lot more. All right. Keith Oakey and the Rebel Soul, they're playing over Fibber McGee's. So if you're in the Chandler area, something easy to make it over to, go check it out. Plus, then we move over to the Rogue Barn where we've got Dwarf, who I just caught, a week ago. Fantastic band. They're playing there with the Lonesome Wilderness, Devilgrass, and Mills End. And catch my breath. Whew. All right. More on Saturday. We've got over the Trunk Space Kids, Neutral Shirt, Hauling, the Expos, and Weird Gal. They're over there in Phoenix. And over at Crescent Ballroom, we got Banana Gun doing their release show with the Awesome Wives, Woodworks, Dry River Yacht Club, and Sarah Robinson Band. One more. We got one more for Saturday. We got Witherwood's album release show. That's over at the Folk Out. And that's with Sydney Sprague, WW, and Carol Pacey and the Honey Shakers. So, Saturday, there is something to appease, I think, everyone. So, find some music, go see some music, make up for me not being able to actually hit every show, because I think that's actually physically impossible with the amount of shows on this list. So, I need your help. And enjoy some music, support some local stuff. It's awesome. Then moving on to Sunday, a lot lighter, and still a slightly hard choice. I'm debating The Damned. They're playing over at the Marquee Theater, 40th anniversary show with the Bell Rays. I might be there. I may not be there with my camera though. It doesn't look like I waited too long for that, but at least cover it with my phone if I make it into that. But I might end up at this other show over at the Yucca Tap Room. We have Redneck Nosferatu, which you also saw recently on my site. Fantastic horror punk band, really good. And they're playing again with Creasville 666 plus the awesome Chip Hanna of US Bombs. And we also have Buried in Red. So that's a really killer show over the Yucca Tap Room on Sunday. We're going to be busy. Then Monday, I found, let's see, over at Rebel Lounge, we've got Amethyst Seer with Teen Summit, Terminal 11, and TS1 or Tson. I'm not sure how that one's pronounced, but that was the only one I really saw for Monday. And then, let's see, Tuesday, few options. Pinata Protest is back over at the Yucca Tap Room playing with Nomada, Whiskey in the Barrels, and Andy Warpigs. Plus, we've got Meat Bodies with Strange Lot and Jade Helm over at Valley Bar. And Never Shout Never at Rebel Lounge that night too. That one's sold out. Both nights are sold out, but at least mention to you, or maybe you have a friend or you're already planning to go, so just a reminder. But they're also playing Wednesday night, also at the Rebel Lounge. But that's not the only thing Wednesday night. Shonen Knife is over at the Yucca Tap Room with Shovel. Well, Sturdy Ladies and the Pubes. Awesome. The Pubes, not just a name, are funny. They're funny. Just their songs, dialogue, music. It's awesome. Check it out. Plus, let's see, over at Timeout Lounge, looks like we got a ska show. Some out of town ska too. We got the big news with Madeline and Mr. Incommunicado playing at Timeout Lounge. Plus, Roman Buffalo is doing a solo thing over at Fibber McGee's that night. And once again, one of our busiest men in the local scene, Andy Warpigs and actually Datado, also playing over at the Trunk Space, the Audio Sunshine show. And it says there's supposed to be more announced, so there should be more musicians there that just aren't on the site at the time of this recording. But yes. Then finally Thursday, the night before I head to Vegas for Punk Rock Bowling. That is Western Settings are back in Phoenix. Fantastic, just fantastic stuff. And there's probably where I'm going to be. But they're there with SA. We Might Be Wasted in the Fighting 48th over the Yucca Tap. We've got Decker with Baragos, Upsall, and I Am Hologram over Valley Bar, which that's a killer lineup. And because it's Valley Bar, it actually might be a little earlier, so you might be able to hit that and come join me and catch Western Settings. Right? They can put this all together. And then finally, we have over at the Rebel Lounge, we have Voodoo Swing and Whiskey Kiss doing their European kickoff tour. So plenty of music, especially Saturday. I should hopefully at least see like pictures of people out music on Saturday. I hope. But if anything, you can always keep up with me over at everyshowjoe.com. Now with camera pictures, like so far, really good. The feedback's been really good. Well, let me know what you think. Feel free to use them if you like them. Enjoy it. You can also keep up with me on pretty much every social media. We got Every Show Joe on Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, and even Snapchat, which I kind of neglected last night, but I will try. I will try. And let's see what else. Also, if you like what you see, you want to support me, we got a Patreon set up, patreon.com/everyshowjoe. Even a $1 tier, that works a little bit. That helps me pay for part of a ticket, or at least coming up food at Punk Rock Bowling. It can help me out there. What else? Oh, and the $5 tier. I'm going to be having at least the Playboy Man Babies. Playboy Man Baby. I said it's plural. But I'll have their new album. Plus, if I can figure out a way and figure out what, maybe something Punk Rock Bowling. So, but we'll find that out when I get back. I think that's it. So you have a good night, good weekend, enjoy the week of music, and hopefully I will see you at a show.